Mine's broke. Mine is broken. Oh well.
Your attention, please.
I really enjoyed that show. That was really neat. It was a little different than the last time that we saw it, which was probably almost 2 years ago now since we actually sat and watched the whole entire show. I highly recommend it. It's about 15 to 20 minutes long. I think it depends on the interactions. But that show, it was really cute, really neat. And it killed a little time, let us get some AC. So definitely check it out. Golden Horseshoe, Laughingstock Company. Now we're gonna go over and watch Ashley play her game. So not her best performance, but let's go eat. She's hungry, I'm hungry. It's time for dinner. So like you saw, we are over here at Rancho del Zocalo. Ashley got the Caesar salad with a side of guac, which they didn't charge us for, which is awesome. And I got something I didn't even know they had, or they might have brought it in. It might be new, I'm not sure. I've never seen it before. I got nachos. This food looks amazing. Before the discount, no, after the discount, it was $28. So not too bad considering a $14 nacho, a $12 salad, a soda. Overall, not too bad. And this looks like it's gonna make my stomach hurt. So just a quick update. Like always, I ate way too much. But that isn't necessarily a bad thing because for what, $13 I got that giant plate of nachos and it completely filled me up. You know, a lot of times theme park food is overpriced and you're not quite getting what you're paying for. With those nachos, whew, I'm stuffed. So we're meandering over to DCA. We have a couple of fast passes and I will keep you updated as we get closer to them. But we're gonna meander through the shops, see if they have any more Halloween merch that we haven't seen over in Disneyland. We're gonna go try and draw, at least Ashley is. I might just film her because I sucked. So we're gonna try that. And then like I said, we have 2 fast passes a little bit later. So yeah, we'll catch up with you sometime down the line. I'm not sure exactly when. Probably watching Ashley draw. So Live, we're actually over here in one of the stores checking out some of the merch. So I thought I would show you. Here's some of the ears. Ah, this one's adorable. You can dress up like Mickey.
Is it 83 days?
Is it really 83 days until Halloween?
Oh, let's look.
I'm actually loving this spirit jersey. Can I just take the sign home? I like the Happy Halloween sign. Uh-oh, Ashley's gonna switch it. So how many days we got?
7's broken.
Oh, the 7's broken? Oh no. How many is it supposed to be? 72. All right, I think we're good now. So here's the back side of that spirit jersey that I said I really like. Here's some popcorn. I actually kind of like this little towel. More plushes. Ash, you want to show them the Chippendales? Check these out. They're connected. So you're really getting 2 plushes for the price of 1. So 30 bucks for 2. That's actually not bad when you break it down that way. These right here are sour gummies. And what's Ashley playing with? Oh, it doesn't want to spin? See if I can get one to spin. Nope. Mine's broke. Mine is broken. Oh well. So we didn't videotape because I wanted to draw, but can you guess whose this is? It's not hard to guess. Okay. And whose is that one? Leave a comment down below if you know who did whose. It's pretty obvious. I don't know why I go and draw. I'm horrible at it. I mean, I get so excited about doing it. We get so excited about doing Donald. We've never done it before. But yet I suck at it. I don't know why I do it. And she's over here laughing, thinking, oh yeah, you did good. You did fine. You did just fine. No, I didn't. I guess, okay, sure, okay. That's why my duck build was 10 sizes too big, too round. She tells me I draw too small. Then she tells me I draw too big. There's no medium with me.
Just think of it as shape.
I try to do it as shape. It just doesn't work. No, it doesn't work that way. I can't draw. Leave it at that. I'll keep trying, and maybe one day I'll get one right. But until then, let's just go right Soaring. Okay, never mind. Soarin is down. And remember, if you have a fast pass for an attraction and it goes down, you get a fast pass for pretty much any other ride you want. Now it does give you a list now of things we can't ride, and that is Radiator Springs and Midway Mania, the 2 most popular attractions. But that doesn't mean we can't try it later, or maybe I can convince Ashley to attempt to ride Mission Breakout, which isn't going to happen, but it's worth a shot. So as you can see, it's getting a little bit more crowded, at least over here in DCA. But I love just walking around this park. I mean, Disneyland is fun to just walk around and see things, listen to things, check things out. But DCA, for some reason, that seems like the thing to do, at least for us, is to just kind of walk around, enjoy the sights, enjoy the sounds. And we're heading somewhere that we haven't seen yet because it just opened, what, a month and a half ago? 2 months ago? It's open since we've been here, you know, it's open while we've been gone. So we're gonna go see if we can maybe ride it. If not, we'll just go and check it out. The brand new Emotional Whirlwind. I don't know if we will ride it because the line is about 40 minutes long. But we thought we would show you what it looks like. It literally is Flix Flyers with an overlay. I mean,
1 hour.
when you look at it, oh, time's up to 1 hour now. But when you look at it, it is Flix Flyers with an overlay. The thing I do like though is all the characters. There's another one, Disgust is over there. But it's Flix Flyers, and I don't remember Flix Flyers ever having a 1 hour wait.
And their mixed drink that they have.
So just a quick little fact before we head to our next destination. That bridge that we just went over is actually built to make it seem like an earthquake is happening. If you stand in the middle of that bridge and stand perfectly still, you will actually feel the bridge vibrate and almost sway back and forth. It's very small, very minute. You won't feel it if you're walking. If you're just standing there trying to see it, you're not gonna notice it. But if you stand right in the middle, it's a bizarre feeling. So we're off to our next destination. Hopefully we are successful in this fast pass. And Ashley's trying to tell me something.
It's like the Golden Gate Bridge. If you walk on it, it moves. But
Right.
if you drive on it, it doesn't.
So Ashley likes to skip backwards.
Sorry.
She comes up with her thoughts like 30 seconds afterwards.
Slow.
So that bridge, like she said, if you walk across the Golden Gate Bridge, since we live 30 minutes away, if you walk across the Golden Gate Bridge, it's constantly moving. So that's kind of what that bridge is meant to be like. So like I said, on to our next fast pass, and let's hope this one doesn't also go down. So I know we didn't film But Ashley just begged and pleaded. She begged and pleaded that I just enjoy it for once. It's been a while since we've just ridden it together, so that was the plan. But we will make sure to ride it again later this week, where we can all ride it together. I will make sure to leave a link as from the last time we rode it, which I think was in June. We rode it at night. And if it wasn't, it was the time before. Was it in June? It was in June. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description below. I will also leave a link to Soarin if for some reason I am unable to film it this time. And then after that, we're headed back over to Disneyland. So we've got a few things left to do before we wrap up night one. Like I said, we still have 5 more days on this trip. 4 more days in Disneyland, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 more days Disneyland, and 1 day on Wednesday. So we're headed to Soarin, and then who knows where we'll end up before Big Thunder Mountain over in Disneyland. Ashley just made a statement.
No, I didn't. It's a lie.
She just made a statement
No.
about something that I mentioned last time and ranted about.
No.
She's wearing socks in Disneyland, and she just said her feet feel a ton better.
No, they don't.
So anyone who saw the rant that I made last time we were here about
June and we were running all over the place.
about socks and shoes, and how she always complains, this time she wore socks and she's got happy feet.
But my feet are really warm.
Her feet, oh boo-hoo, but they're comfortable and not blistering up.
But
that is all that matters, is that the feet aren't blistering, the feet aren't hurting. She can suck it up and now last another 5 days down here. So, sorry, I had to interject because, I'm sorry, you don't complain and say, oh, they don't work, and then say, oh, hey, they work. All right, so that concludes DCA for tonight. Like I said, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to film Soarin or not. With this giant rig, it was definitely out of the question. So I will definitely leave the link to the video of when we filmed it back in June. So now we're headed back into Disneyland, so we get to see it all at night, which to me is the best time to see Main Street with all the lights, everything lit up. I'm getting tired. I know this one back here is getting tired, so I don't know how long we're gonna stay, but we do.
My socks are getting tired.
Her socks are getting tired. But I don't know how long we're gonna stay, but we have 1 more ride at least in us.
Then you see
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Main Street Electrical Parade has just begun at It's a Small World and will be arriving at Town Square in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for day 1. We had a jam-packed day. I know at some points we didn't seem like we did too much, but trust me, we did a ton. It was hot, it was warm. We got to see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We got to go in the cantina. We got to ride Soarin over California. So we did do a lot. Tomorrow it's just gonna be even more jam-packed. We have a lunch reservation for Lamplight Lounge. So who knows what else we are going to do, but we are done for today. So we're gonna hop on Thunder because there's no way I can film it. So I guess we will just see you all in the morning.